I am in New York City with the brand new MacBook Neo. And we actually took it to a couple of really iconic spots like the Fifth Avenue Apple Store and also Times Square. But let's figure out what's so special about it. Starting with the design. Now this MacBook Neo is really lightweight as you would expect, and the real estate feels much smaller. So if you're coming from a very heavy device or a Windows PC, you will notice it right away. The smaller real estate does not take away from the Apple magic. You get the Apple keyboard. It's really good to type on, as you would all expect. The touchpad is also quite big for the size of the laptop, and it does support multiple gestures. But the smaller real estate does result in certain compromises. For example, you only get 2 Type-C ports here. The display on paper does not justify how good it actually is. While there are some very thick bezels around it, you will enjoy watching content, and you can also do a lot of generic work on it. It also comes with a 1080p webcam, which is quite nice, but not as good as the center stage cameras that we see in bigger Mac. Now this is powered by the A18 Pro processor, which we saw in the iPhone 16 Pro series, and it will actually surprise you. We actually edited our videos, including this one, on the MacBook Neo, and for the most part it held up really well. Of course, if you bump up the settings, you go up to 4K, you will start realizing that it is breathing heavily. But otherwise, if you are doing some basic reels and you are actually using some generic transitions, even on Premiere Pro, it will work out really well. It is only when you put in heavy extensions that it starts to struggle. But overall, it's an excellent MacBook for somebody who's just getting into a MacBook ecosystem. It's really solid. It's a good investment at the price, but you have to know what exactly your use case is. If you're a coder, perhaps go for a MacBook Air or a MacBook Pro.